Alright. Day 4. I got probably around 7 minutes. I forgot to start it at the beginning, but took it a lot easier today. Didn't push myself nearly as hard, and I guess I only lost like 20 seconds. So that's not too bad. Got up a little late. I needed it, that's okay. Good day yesterday, gonna be a good day today. Use the time you got. Cross off everything on the to-do list today, and then going tomorrow strong. Hey there. Just coming back from Costco and climbing at the rock. I got to see Andy today. He's in from Utah, and that was super sick. Super happy to see him, and it was great to catch up with him and learn more about Utah. And he basically gave me the invite, hey, if you want to come out, come out. So I'm gonna go out. That's gonna be one of the trips. So that was great. And then, yeah, so I basically just mainly talked with him, and I did my hangboarding at the beginning, and then, yeah, didn't really climb a ton with them, and then, Shelby got there, and then we started doing the poles, and I did a figure 4 today, which was sick. I mean, I did a couple of them, and then a figure 9. And so, yeah, every time I go up on the poles, I'm basically just going to train the figure 4s. And that is really cool that I was able to do that. And it felt pretty good. The hardest part is, like, getting your body, like, up on it. Like, it's not that hard to get into the actual position. Like, inverting your body is not that hard. But, yeah, getting your actual leg, like, around, or no, that part's easy, but getting your body up once your leg is around, that is the hard part. So gonna train that basically every time I go up the poles, which is sweet. We've got like 2 or 3 more of those left before Ice Fest. So very excited for that, and I think it'll be good to take like a couple full rest days before going up to Ice Fest and going to Bohemia. Yeah, and then me and Shelby climbed lead at the end, and I really enjoy that. And so that was cool. And yeah, and then I went to Costco, spent like $200, which I was like kind of surprised, but it's fine. I got a bunch of smoothie shit, and you know, it all needed to be bought. Some of it's Justin's anyways. Also, laying off, we're going no dairy. I will not buy dairy for myself, like in my house. I will only be eating it when, you know, if someone orders pizza, I'm gonna have some of the pizza. It's fine. But when it's my choice, when I'm buying things for my house, I'm not gonna get it. Or if I go out to eat, I'll maybe have some dairy, but generally try to avoid it. And then, yeah, super psyched for the bars tomorrow. I'm gonna like take some mushrooms and drink a little bit. That's gonna be sweet. And a lot of people are down. I'm gonna meet Evan and Lance's girls, which is very cool. And then, yeah, hopefully that girl comes to that. yeah, and then Saturday Rogue Rose, Sunday got the date. Yeah, but I don't know. There is this one girl, and you know which girl I'm talking about. And I just really want her, and I'm like just kind of frustrated that it hasn't happened already, and maybe I just am being a pussy and I just need to make my move. And but I don't know how, like literally, let's just contextualize this. I've never done that before. I've never made the first move. Like, that deserves a moment of silence right there. And I always, like, in my head, I always think, oh man, I'm just not ever in the right situations. Like, why am I never in the right environment to, like, whatever, meet a girl? Again, deserves another moment of silence, because we know that is not the issue. It's how I go about things, and I'm just frustrated about that. I'm doing all this stuff, being super healthy, doing all this shit, and of course I'm doing it for myself, but it does always, I do sort of ask questions sometimes. It's like, who am I doing this for? I want to do it for someone else other than just me. And hopefully building these habits and things will make it so that when I do meet someone else, they're just that much stronger and I'm just that much stronger. All right, 5 minutes. But yeah, we got to go longer than 5 minutes. And so another thing that, like, I'm thinking is, like, oh, I'm going to be moving, right, for, going to this PhD program. I'm going to be moving for that, and then that's going to be a fresh start, clean slate, nothing sort of like left behind, and we're just going to be able to meet people and talk to people and build it from the ground up, and since you're going to have nothing, it's going to work out great. But then, then it's like, well, let's think of what happened at Grand Valley, right? Let's think of what happened in Hamtramck even. And it's tough because it's like, I don't know, but it's like, who do I know in Hamtramck? Fucking no one, right? And it's like, I don't know how do I meet people? How do you do that? The only way you do that is like, going to events that are around there, or going to the bars, and that's kind of, I don't know. But I go to Planet Rock, right? So it's so I can't do more than just that. And so then it's like, okay, so that hasn't been working, so it doesn't matter. You can't just like, bide your time here. You gotta make it happen now, right? You gotta practice. You gotta get experience. You gotta do that all now. It's really tempting to think of life as these sort of like, oh, beginning of this chapter, end of this chapter, and then beginning of that one, and each one is like a clean slate. No, life is linear, right? And everything you do in it, all the skills you build, all the experience you have, that is also all linear. That is not, you don't just like, you don't just move, or you don't just start a new career and just instantly become like good at that thing, and all the other stuff before didn't matter. It all still matters. And I want to make sure, and it's not like I'm not taking the steps in the right direction, right? I made my New Year's resolution, and my habits, right? My habits are fucking awesome. I've been committed to them for ever since I stopped smoking weed. I'm not smoking weed. I'm not vaping. I'm working out a shit ton, like eating super healthy, and I've got these New Year's resolutions that I'm very, like, pretty fucking committed to like take more pictures of myself, have that, be on this isn't a resolution, but like be on the dating app, learn how to dance, even like fucking learn how to sing, like get into all of this stuff. And I guess I put a lot of pressure on myself to do it. Like, I do want to do it. It's like it's good pressure, right? Like, I do want to do it, but at the same time, it's like, it's just, there's that one like fundamental thing. It's like just, how do I fucking like meet people? How do I find my group? Like, and especially like when the group of people I align with most are people going through the same things, and they don't fucking want to like have anything going on or like invite you to anything or like plan an event. God, it's just lots to. It's not a lot. It's not enough. That's what it is. And I don't like the biggest thing, right, is like, it's like, am I satisfied with my life right now? No, I'm not. I'm satisfied with a lot of parts of my life, and I'm really happy and proud of myself for how far I've come in a lot of these, and the discipline that I've built and all of that. But am I happy in general? Well, no, I am happy in general. Am I satisfied with all aspects of my life? No, I'm not. And so that needs to be fixed. And you know, it's like, I know people like Kyle, like my old roommate, fucking Kyle, who fucking wasn't disciplined, you know, didn't give a fuck, wasn't smart, didn't care, like, and you know what? He was happy, like he was satisfied, I think, with his life. And I don't know, this is definitely probably not true. This is definitely just like my bias creeping into it, but just because he was like just having sex with a bunch of girls, and they weren't even good girls. They were bad girls, and not in the good bad way. And it fucking pissed me off because he was just like able to do it, and he was just able to, like, you know, oh, I don't need to like improve myself and do all this stuff before I reveal myself to the world. And yeah, I feel like that. Why do I feel like that? Why can't I just think that I'm good enough no matter what? You know? And that's what, anyways, this new year initiates.